Hi Tarot friends, it's Jade here with Tarot Your Truth, and I am back again with another unboxing, walkthrough, and initial impressions. This time, as you see in front of you, we are looking at the influence of the Angels Tarot. This just arrived actually a few minutes ago, and I was inspired to buy this deck from watching a few different videos on YouTube, mainly from Achilles Sunflower and I think Patsy from Patsy's Mystical Musings, maybe some others, but I can't remember exactly right at this minute. But I am not normally drawn to angels. At least I haven't been for quite some time. But watching this from watching those videos sort of drew me in, and so I am looking forward to working with it. And I also have a few relatives who would probably do better with readings if I did readings for them with this deck as opposed to something else like the Deviant Moon, for example. Anyway, so this is The Influence of the Angels Tarot by Jody Buginski Barbesi with Karen Buginski. All right, let's see here. Angels may be understood allegorically or literally. Many of the stories about them, passed on through the years, are often in harmony with traditional card meanings. This deck illustrates the tarot through classic-inspired artwork and explores the angel's spiritual influence over human experience. So we do have 78 cards. We have a 184-page guidebook. There's an angelic meaning on each card. This is by US Games. Mine is a 2018 version. Okay. All right, so let's look at the guidebook. So the guidebook is, it's not just a little white book. Actually, I happen to have one in front of me. So the normal ones you get, this was for my Handle Tarot, is just a very thin book. And this, is it all English? Yeah, this one is all English. It's not a little scare barrel. So that's what you normally get, unless you're getting something more along the lines of an actual book. This was the Druid Craft. That was substantial as well. And then you get into the actual like books. 184 pages is pretty darn good in my book. And let's just take a quick look. Sorry, I'm gonna hopefully not make you too dizzy here. Just trying to move things around so I can reach around the tablet. Okay, it gives you a little bit of info about the deck. So each major arcana description includes the angel identification and attributes, a list of important things shown on the cards, and the symbolic meaning of each. I appreciate that very much. The direct meaning, so the basic interpretation, and then the shadow meaning. Love it. And then an angelic message, an affirmation, cautionary advice, blessing, or prayer closely related to the card meanings. So if we have a look at the Fool as an example, we've got 2 pages, basically. So everything we've talked about. So they've specifically called out the copper pail as a symbol. They've called out the pre-dawn landscape. The angel is Afriel, the angel of youth. They call out the white dove and the zero the number on the card, all as symbols. The direct meaning, the shadow meaning, and then the angelic message. I appreciate that very much. So that's 2 pages. It's pretty consistent. And then let's look at the minors. Do they do the same thing? So 6 of Swords starts there. So that's about 2 pages as well. The Queen of Swords actually has, there's 2.5, 3 pages on the quartz. Is the King the same? 2.5 pages. So that is pretty significant. I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much, US Games and creators of this deck. Just trying to see what's the back here. So there is a little bit of guidance on using the deck. There's a influence of the Angels Tarot spread, tells you what the positions mean. Heart of the Matter Tarot spread tells you what the positions mean, and then gives you some info about the authors. It's pretty good. I like it. I'm looking forward to working with that. All right, so this is the card backs. Oh, that's a little weird. That's chipped a bit. I literally just unboxed these, so they're a bit shiny, as you can see. Oh, this is just a info on the suit meanings. Let's see, do we have more of those? Yep, one more. The number meanings. That is awesome. I love that. And it is, these aren't just like standard paper. They're actually regular cards, which is great. Okay. The deck has a very, very, very shiny gold edging. I'm not a huge fan of the shiny gold edging, to be honest with you, but we'll make it work. All right, hopefully you can see this, the complete card. There we go, maybe that's better. Okay, the Fool, and I'm gonna try to move this out of the, there we go, that's better. On a bit of an angle. The Magician. Don't need to see my glasses. High Priestess. There's, okay, I must have had a card stick. Yep. The Empress. Beautiful. Come on, lights. There we go. The Emperor. Can I change this now? I'm going to stop futzing, sorry. The Hierophant. The Lovers. Okay, these cards are a little bit sticky, so I may have to do my cornstarch. Okay, we're going to try this a third time. There's been a few interruptions with dogs and kids and whatnot. All right. I think you can see that for the most part, even if some of the edging is cut off on the top, that's okay. It's really the artwork that changes from card to card. I really love this artwork. I love the muted color palette. It's that they've used. I love the art style. Don't love that the cards are sticking together. And I'm really hoping that that goes away with some use. That's an interesting card. An interesting take. This card's a bit weird. Not sure why it's all Is this supposed to be just the sky and the angel is reflected in the sky? I guess so. The moon. It's an interesting take on the moon as well. I think this is going to be another one of those decks. I love this sun. I think this is going to be another one of those decks where I'm going to have to spend some time with, but based on what I'm seeing so far, I am going to really enjoy it. The World. Okay, so we get to the Ace of Cups. So pretty. The Two of Cups. Wow, if that doesn't look like despair, I don't know what is. Or despondency. So it is interesting that even when the subject of the card is not related to the angels, this is the influence of the angels deck, and there's an angel in every single card, just influencing the situation. Same here, I guess. I'm gonna move these out of the way. Oh boy. Sorry this is so slow. It's just with the cards being stuck together. A little angel in the cup. The Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups, the King. Then we move to Swords. I love that this is not, you know, some divine hand. It looks like a human hand, and then the divine beings are there, sort of just watching and looking up. Wow, I love that take on the Three of Swords. Fabulous. This type of artwork, I don't know what it's called. If you know what it's called, please let me know. I've said before, I've never been huge into art. My life path has not taken me that way, but I adore this. So I would love to know so that I can look for more of it. Now this is interesting because I don't know what that is, but I recognize it from my Sibylla deck. And I think, just pulling it out here, just give me 1 second, guys. Bear with me for 1 second. Just want to see what card it is, if I can find it. Anyone knows what that's supposed to be that she's holding? Like, is she just... I don't think it's a chair. There it is. This is my Sibylla deck. And that is the same image. This is the Hope card. That's the Eight of Swords card. So very interesting. I'm gonna have to dive into that one a bit. We'll see what it says in the book in a minute. The Nine of Swords. Interesting. Ten of Swords. He did. The Page. So cute. The Knight. I love that the angel has the sword and he's got the book. The Queen. The King. We move to the coins. The Two of Coins. Yes, I know it says Pentacles, but I am choosing to see them all as coins because that is what they are. Wait, or someone decided to put stars in them and call them pentacles. But that is not what they are. It's not what they are to me. This is just my opinion, of course. You're welcome to do what you like. But remembering that they are coins helps me in remembering what the meanings are. We get to the wand suit. Interesting. Okay, this is getting to the point of the ridiculous. I've been interrupted now 5 times, either by barking, dogs going crazy, or my kids checking up on me every 2 seconds. We're almost done. Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Six, Seven, he looks freaked out. Look at his eyes. 8, 9, 10, Knight, Queen, and the King. Interesting. I guess it's a ship that's burning. Maybe, maybe. All right, and that, my friends, is the Influence of the Angels Tarot. And I'm going to try probably won't be able to with my hands, but so not too bad. It's picking up fibers, I think, off of my cloth. Interesting. Okay. So that is the Influence of the Angels Tarot. Let me know if you have it, if you like it, how it works for you. I know that from the deck walkthroughs that I watched, that people seem to really enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to studying this deck and this with the guidebook. And yeah, we'll see how things go. And I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think.